Good morning, everyone. This is artist Clare Stokolosa, and I was asked to review the itinerary for our upcoming watercolor workshop this September 16th through September 25th. And I thought the best way to go through it would be to share this information that I have here. This is one of my paintings from Sicily, and let's get started. So last year, we did the watercolor workshop. I was invited to do it with Paola Azzaro, the hostess with the mostess, and it was so successful. We decided to do it again this year. So let's get to the first part. If you see the PDF, which I will attach to this video, you can access the watercolor workshop adventure events and highlights from the first year in this video. And you can also just go to the QR code right now and scan the barcode to open the video up. But I hope you get to watch this through first so that I may be able to answer any questions. And you can always ask in an email or respond to this video. So if you're leaving from the States, you would leave on Saturday, September 16th and arrive the following Sunday in Palermo, where you would be picked up and met by me and the driver. And it is a small group, so we do travel in a small bus, or if you're arriving by yourself, but in most cases, everyone arrives at the same time. And again, it's a group under 10 people. From start to finish, you're taken care of, and you're not on your own. So it's a great trip. Even if you want to do an adventure on your own, you can do it with a friend or a mate. Again, we don't have that many spots left, or on your own, because you're never alone. So you arrive on Sunday. We meet and greet. I'll go over some of what we'll be doing. This is an art workshop and tour. So we'll, unless specified, we'll be doing art in the beginning, and it's really demystifying watercolor, and it's meant for all levels, mostly beginners and intermediate, but everyone is welcome. Then we get to Monday. Buongiorno tutti. We'll meet for breakfast. We'll all come together as we do in Paola's beautiful kitchen. Everyone will have their own little apartment with a terrace, a private terrace, but then we always come together to share our meals and to start the day and be together and enjoy. So we'll start with a nice breakfast, and we'll have an introductory painting in the morning. And then we'll all be going down to a beautiful beach club where we'll have a wonderful lunch together and relax and enjoy lunch. And then we'll spend some time on the sea, on the beach. And you can hang out at the beach club, but most people decide we'll have beach chairs and umbrellas, and we'll go down to the beach and enjoy. It's quite wonderful. It's a nice way. This will be a nice introductory day for relaxing and enjoying and getting acclimated to being in Sicily and from our long travels together. And of course, on Monday, we have our lunch and we'll come back for dinner. Nice, healthy meals and delicious, because whether we're eating out or eating at Paola's, they're just really wonderful. Then we come to Tuesday. We will have breakfast, explore the painting, and then we'll go to the hilltop medieval town of Arisce. It is absolutely beautiful. We'll browse the small shops. We'll watch the sunset. We'll have a wonderful cafe and at the Patisseria di Maria Grammaticale, which is just delicious, and then dinner in Arisce. It's just a really wonderful, wonderful historic town that we'll explore together. And then Wednesday, oh boy, the time is flying. Here we are on Wednesday, and we're going to go to Monreale, which is a beautiful, beautiful historic, well, it's all historic, mountaintop town with a beautiful cathedral with wonderful mosaics. This day, our art experience will be exploring the art. Well, you could come back and do a little watercolor either in the morning or on your own at home, we're going to spend most of the day out all together. And we're going to start after breakfast and go to Monreal, which is above Palermo. And it's just wonderful. It has a small little town also as you walk up to the cathedral, where we'll have a wonderful tour guide that will explain it all to us. And then we will go into Palermo and we will eat in the marketplace, which is so much fun. See a few highlights. There are many in Palermo, but you'll get a taste. And we'll stop at an art supply store where I will go over and we will meet and see some of the possibilities. Because for me in art supplies, there are many, but this is one that I think will be very nice to visit. And you can see some of the options. You're going to receive everything you need for the class, but say you want something special or you just want to see different materials, I'll be able to share, and the store owner will be able to share the different examples with you. Yes, he speaks Italian and Sicilian, but we have Paola there and me, and we'll be fine. I can't believe we're getting to Thursday already. We're going to go on a wonderful mini cruise together on a small catamaran, not too small, don't get nervous. You'll be able to just see the beautiful sea and highlights from the water. And you'll also be able to swim off the boat if you so choose to. We had some people who didn't swim and never went in the water, but did put their feet in the water off the side of the boat and felt the Mediterranean Sea. And that was just wonderful for them. And I was so glad they got to experience that. We will have dinner together and we will come back and do the watercolor in the afternoon that day because we want to get out early onto the boat to really see the beautiful sky and water and experience that. And here we are Friday after a wonderful breakfast and painting session that we will have in the morning. We will go to a wonderful lunch and wine tasting where the wine is paired with food at the winery. It's such a beautiful place. It's so nice. It's a small winery, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's wonderful wine, and it's just a beautiful place to be. And we'll also get an idea of what it's like to make the wine. We'll go on a tour of the winery, and then we'll come back. And on our way back, we'll go to Segesta. That is one of my paintings of Segesta. It's a beautiful Doric temple, and we will have a tour guide that will explain it to us. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful place. And then we'll stop for dinner on the way home. This is the restaurant we will probably stop at, the famous Duchessa restaurant. Sometimes things may change, but just slightly. So we're hoping to stop at that restaurant. But everything is laid out for us and taken care of for you. And so there's no worries there. And then we're at Saturday, day 8. This will be a little bit more of a relaxing day. And I said to Paola, I would really like everyone to experience the Saturday market because it's really a part of Italian lifestyle to shop in the market, especially on a Saturday morning, pretty much wherever you are, especially if you're in a town. And even in Sicily, in Palermo, you can go to the market just about everywhere. You could go for food, you could go for clothing and qualcosa, or whatever you need. Of course, we'll have our breakfast and then you could stay behind, but I would really like everyone to go to the market and experience it. It's so much fun. Then we'll come back afterwards and we'll have kind of a wrap up of the watercolor workshop where we'll review your work and I will work with you one-on-one and we'll do a share. And everyone, no matter what your experience is, we all learn and we'll all learn from each other. No worries. I know there'll be some people who are just starting with watercolor and some people more advanced. And really, there is always something to learn from. It's so wonderful. And we'll be working with a particular palette and supplies. So will be wonderful. This will be a wrap up. Then we'll have the day to swim in the pool or go down to the beach because we are right on the water, looking over the water, and we can just go right to the beach to swim or swim in the beautiful infinity pool at the beautiful apartments. And then we come to Sunday. I have never been to Shifalou. And I said to Paola, let's extend this vacation. So we're going to visit the marvelous Shifalou. And I'm really looking forward to visiting this village. And we will go back to mosaics because it's known for mosaics. And we will, when we start our trip in Montreal, we will see the beautiful mosaics and visit a small shop where we'll see how mosaics are made. So this is a beautiful close to that, to see the mosaics on the seaside, a little bit of a different terrain because we'll start with the mountains and here we're ending with the sea. So it's a nice contrast, and you'll have time to do some shopping and explore, and then we'll have lunch, come back, and we'll have dinner together. And I can't believe it. We're here again. It's Monday morning, and we will be heading on our own ways after making new friends and wonderful experiences together. And until la prossima, tutte, arrivederci. So you will be taken to the airport, no worries, and heading home where you can share your adventure with your friends and family. And until we meet again. If you have any questions about this, it is different than going on a large tour. It's small, it's almost perfectly crafted to get a taste of what it's like to live in Sicily, but not with the work that goes with having a household, but just to explore, getting a taste of being in someone's kitchen, wonderful cook Paola, and to being in a beautiful seaside town and experiencing a wonderful vacation and art exploration together. So this is a wrap up of the adventure, and I'm going to go to some information because people want information about the cost. So this is the cost without airfare from beginning to end. You can have your own little apartment for an extra fee, or you can come with a friend. And there are some setups where there are 2 bedrooms, a little kitchen and a bath, and that Paola handles that. It's a small group. It will be under 10 people this time, and it gives an explanation of what's included in the cost and a wrap up of some of the places we'll be visiting there. Of course, there's air conditioning, and we can't take that for granted in Italy. You'll have access to Wi-Fi, an experience every day, and everything is done for you. And then the airfare is separate. And of course, if you want to extend it, Paola and Grace can arrange that for you, either to stay in Sicily or to explore more of Italy, or to venture off to a new place because everything is close. There's information on how you can pay, and you can just contact me. And here we have some reviews by people who went on the first workshop. And I like to point out that big word hate there, because we had a young woman who went on this, and she started out trying to do it, but really did not enjoy her earlier experiences in watercolor. And she just absolutely adored it and continues to take art watercolor shops at home now, and actually has commented to me that she was able to share some techniques with her teacher in her watercolor class that she learned from me. So thank you. That was a great compliment, and I really appreciate that. It was just wonderful. I hope that you are able to join us and share this experience. Remember, there are only a few spots left, and we're almost there. So there's a week left to sign up. And here we are. So you can have my information and Paola's information there. Just reach out and contact us. I suggest you contact me. So, buongiorno, buonasera, arrivederci. Until next time, hope you join us. Any questions, don't hesitate to ask about the workshop. Take care. Arrivederci.